Hello, denizens. It is I, Crazy Jason.
And the other Jason.
The other Jason sitting next to me. And we're headed down the interstate to Greenville to check out the Blu-ray deals at Earshot. And this week's installment of Cackalacky Movie Madness. What interstate are we on?
We're at 85 South.
85 South. Heading towards Gville. Earshot. You want to give us a little rundown on what Earshot is all about?
Yeah, Earshot, some of you might remember it as Manifest Discs and Tapes back in the 90s.
Back in the heyday.
Back in the day. They've got a killer selection of used and new vinyl, tons of CDs for anybody that still actually uses CDs.
I use CDs, man.
Yeah, some people still want to cling to the dying format, but
you're insulting a lot of our viewers.
Sorry.
And I just want to say I apologize on your behalf.
So they also have Criterion. They have a Criterion section devoted to nothing but Criterion DVD and Blu-ray. They even have out of print stuff.
All right, I got to change my pants now.
You just had a nerdgasm?
Yes.
Okay. Then they also have they have new Blu-rays and new DVDs. They also have a pretty big selection of used stuff. Usually they have a fairly small selection of Blu-ray, but yeah, about 20 or 30 titles most of the time. But their prices run hot and cold. Sometimes the used ones will be 15, sometimes they'll be 8 to 10. So we're going to find out today who did the pricing, because if it's the manager of the place, it's usually pretty jacked up. Otherwise, they're reasonable. So we'll find out.
And as always, I'm looking for the mother load. Okay, so we are approaching the Pleasantburg Shopping Center here on our left off of what road again?
We're on Pleasantburg.
Duh!
Actually, Lawrence Road. Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence Road. Taking a left into the Pleasantburg Shopping Centre. We got a Half Moon Outfitters.
Great Escape.
The Great Escape.
Wilson's 5 cent to $1.
And here on the end, a lot of you people remember Manifest. Now Earshot. And we'll see you on the inside with the Super Spy Cam.
Here's the Criterion discs, and they have a good number actually, and these are just the Blu-rays.
I have to issue an apology because I didn't see this whole section over here. I thought that up there was it for the Blu-rays. So even though the prices are a little bit much, they do have a decent selection. Okay, so we're out of Earshot, and they had a large selection. When I first got in there, I thought they had this little tiny selection of Blu-rays right at the front, but I was dead wrong. Not only that, they had a huge selection of DVDs. A lot of good box sets. The problem is the prices. Not that they were ripping off, they were just kind of all over the place. Like, they had some good deals, and then they had some prices that were outrageous. It was just kind of a mix. So you go in there, you have to spend a while because you really have to. We kept getting on his iPhone, looking at Amazon, trying to see what retail was because we had no idea, you know.
And in fact, we found some titles that they would have two of. One would be priced, say, $12. The other copy would be priced at $14.
But nevertheless, I came away with Rolling Stone's Shine a Light.
Martin Scorsese
on Blu-ray. It's a title that I've been wanting for a solid year and a half, been on my Amazon wish list, for $14. We checked Amazon, same price.
It's within a buck.
Within a buck, good deal.
Instant gratification.
I also picked up The Quiet Earth, which is a really good post-apocalyptic title that I've wanted to have in my collection for a while. It's not out on Blu-ray. We checked, it's not announced for Blu-ray. Then we checked, and it was basically the same exact price on Amazon new, and this is a new copy. So Alto, I came out for these two titles $22.25, which was pretty good. You just have to be careful in there, and you know, there's a lot of choices. You just have to look at your prices.
Okay, I ended up with only one thing. I got The Running Man. I have a soft spot for 80s Schwarzenegger. $9. I've seen it before. I think the cheapest I've seen it was $12.99. So it's a decent deal, and it's a decent movie.
What's the other thing?
Oh, I put it in the car because it.
What?
It's not. Okay.
Well,
Are we gonna? Okay.
You know, I mean,
So,
why not?
So apparently, we're expanding into vinyl for the moment. I ended up with this, which is Them Crooked Vultures. It was a record store day special release. This is the band with Dave Grohl and Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. Most importantly, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. Pretty rare 10-inch vinyl. They go for a decent amount on eBay. That was $12.99. But I still collect vinyl, so...
Don't worry, we're still just Cackalacky movie madness. One word of warning, though. Great place, but you're going to come out smelling like incense. So just be prepared.